I used to be a bright-eyed kid, believed what I was told. Trusted suits behind the podium, trusted stories sold. Thought wrong meant consequences, thought truth would always win. Then I watched the footage glitch and something settled in. They said it's under review, they said it's all contained. But pages blurred and names went dark and facts were rearranged. The more I learned, the less it made sense. What if you made me this way? The more I saw, the less I obeyed. If power protects itself at night and calls it policy by day, then questioning the narrative is how you get displayed as unstable. Admit it anyway. White walls, degrees and frames, soft voices saying my name. I said this doesn't feel right. They said let's not escalate. I read the notes they wrote on me, non-compliant, hyper-aware. If I disagree politely, that's resistance to care. Rosenhan proved it decades back. Once they ink it, it sticks it. If they say you're unstable, everything confirms it. The more I understood the system, the less I could pretend. What if you made me this way? The more I read, the more I stayed up at night connecting dots. You said we're just a phase. If winners write the history and silence gets repaid, then clarity feels dangerous once you're fully awake. You call me difficult, I call it pattern-based. Maybe the world is bitter, maybe truth's expensive, maybe sealed doors stay sealed because exposure's offensive. You say the camera's failed, you say the files are closed, you say trust leadership, I say who controls the code. The more knowledge I gain, the lonelier it got. Once you see the cracks in power, you can't unsee the rot. Even in these songs I measure what I show. You think I'm saying everything, I'm saying just enough. What if you made me this way, with quiet attitudes and shifting blame, with leadership that lowers tones when truth feels inconvenient? If I could show you what I see, the gaps between the lines, would you call it living or losing your mind? Nah. Be a bright-eyed kid, now I scan the stage. The more I learned, the less I could behave.